Larry Frank, frankly speaking baseball. And I'll tell you what, folks, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of seeing it, okay? Every time I watch a baseball game, it's analytic this, analytic that, analytic, and I am getting sick of it. It just so happened, before we get to more of the analytic part, that yesterday WFAN came out with a report about who is writing the Mets lineup. Is it Buck Showalter? Is it Billy Appier? Or is it a computer just spitting out a lineup and saying this is what we should use analytically based? And I'm going to tell you what, that is so wrong. But I will also say that it was last Friday on Frankly Speaking Baseball that we had the pleasure of having Mike Bordick, former All-Star shortstop with the Baltimore Orioles on, and the question came up about analytics and who's writing the lineup card. Let's listen to what Mike had to say on Frankly Speaking Baseball.
I'd be surprised if there are managers that actually write their own lineups nowadays.
That was Mike Bordick last Friday on Frankly Speaking Baseball. And, I'm tired of it. The coach has a responsibility. The manager has a responsibility. And these general managers, these front offices, these analytic departments, not that the information isn't important, but they need to let the managers go ahead and run their teams. Analytics has been around since I can remember, okay? It just wasn't easily accessible. What we are playing a game that has so much more of a need than just analytics. There is a human side to the game as well. How many times do you hear us say 75% mental, 25% ability? And I believe that, but it has to be the manager's gut feeling. He takes the analytics, looks at it, utilizes it, and then goes with his gut feeling on what should be the best for this particular day in every single situations. Managers aren't stupid, but you know what? If we keep using analytics, we won't need smart managers anymore because analytics will tell us everything to do. Does analytics tell us how well someone slept the night before? Does analytics tell us how they're feeling today? Does analytics tell us if they're having any personal issues going on in their life? Or does it tell us if they're just tired today and not feeling up to it? At the end of the day, there is, once again, so much more than analytics in baseball. And how often do we see analytics? You look behind me, you see these hidden metrics they put on every time a person hits a baseball. Us baseball fans know when a person hits a baseball hard or throws a baseball bad. We don't need you to tell us how hard it's hit. What's the launch angle of it? Maybe the distance we like to hear, but other than that, stop it. Let managers be managers. Let managers use their guts. Don't ruin the game. We have robotic umpires coming to Major League Baseball. What are you going to do? Soon make robotic players out there? So now you don't have to pay players. You have robots out there, and if it's hit within a certain degree or angle, it's going to be considered out. Come on. We're getting into ridiculous times. Love to get your feedback. Love to know what you think about analytics in Major League Baseball. I mean, it definitely has a part, but do you think we're utilizing it too much? Is it ruining the game of baseball? I'd love to get your feedback. Leave the info underneath in the comment section, or you can email us at Frankly Speaking Baseball. I'm Larry Frank from Frankly Speaking.